So we're going to work today with a theme that Heinz Grill introduced last weekend when we were in Italy. And this is the theme of the relationship between relaxation and tension in the muscles. And one of the things that he introduced was that the muscles can function more efficiently if we alternate tension and relaxation. So in other words, if you really tense a muscle, it can help it to relax. And likewise, if you relax it, it can then help it to tense. So we're going to work with this in the sun prayer, and then we'll also work with it. We'll do 3 backward bending positions lying down following the sun prayer. So let's start in a standing position. And let's just taking our solar plexus into our awareness as the center of the movement. We'll start with just the standing half moon, and we can fold the hands and take the arms then just very lightly up above the head, but not really bringing about any tension. And now from the solar plexus, out of this relaxed position, we'll now actively grow and tense and really stream up. And then relax again. Let's take the hands down. Let's do that again. So starting really relaxed, taking the arms up very lightly. And now from the solar plexus, grow and flow actively up, really stretching, and then relax. Once again, let's try and build up a rhythm with it. Starting really relaxed, neck relaxed. Now from the center, lift your chest and really grow long, really actively stretching. Back down again. One more time. Together. Arms up lightly. From the middle, lift your chest and flow. See if you can straighten up your arms as well. So you really grow long. And then relax down again. Okay, let's bend forwards. And again, in this position, let's just start really light and really relaxed. And now let's take the hands forwards and actively stretch out, growing forwards, and then relax down again. And now swing very lightly and gently up to a standing position. And now from the solar plexus, grow and lengthen, stretch actively through and relax down. Let's do that twice more. Come down, just hanging really relaxed. Hands come forwards a bit. And now stretch out and lengthen your back and right through your shoulders and arms. Relax again, hang down, swing up very lightly. And now build up the tension and grow and relax again. Coming down really loose, gently out in front. Now grow actively and relax. Soften the knees, swing lightly up. Very soft to start. Build up the tension and stretch and relax and take the hands down. Okay, we're doing that with our muscles. We're stretching, relaxing. Let's bring that into the sun prayer now. So we'll do each movement like that. Take the hands together. Gently up. Very soft to start. Grow and actively stretch. And then relax again. Come down. Hands lightly forwards a little way. And now actively lengthen all the way out. And relax down again. Take the hands by your feet. Take the right foot back. And come just in a very relaxed way into the half moon. Take the arms loosely above the head. Now, to build up the tension, you can push down into your legs and up with your chest, flowing right up through the arms, and then relax again. Take the hands down. Come into the plank, firm straight line. Take the knees down. Build up the tension in your chest now. Just open your chest forwards first. So you really bring your shoulder blades down. Now take the chest down, come forwards and into the cobra. Let's just loosen a bit out of the cobra. Come down again. Even take your hands off. And now actively up and push the chest forwards. And release again. Come back into downward dog. Now, in the downward dog, we're going to increase the tension by pushing up with your bottom. Chest comes towards your knees. And then release again. Take the right foot forward. Just lightly into the half moon. Neck comfortable. When you're ready, down with both legs and up with the chest. You increase the stretch throughout your middle. Then release again. Step forward. Just come very lightly forward with the hands. Now grow actively into the standing head to knee position. Release again. Soften the knees. Swing up. Very gentle, neck relaxed. Now actively stretch and grow. And take the hands down. Okay, let's do the other side. Hands together. Lightly up to start, neck comfortable. Now grow actively up and release back down. Come forwards, very lightly forwards. Now actively stretch out and relax again. Left foot back. Lightly up with the arms. Grow into the legs and lengthen through the whole back, and then release again. Come into the plank, firm line. Take the knees down. Now just stay in this on your knees and just build up the tension through the upper spine as you push your chest forwards. Keep it there, take the chest down and come into the cobra. Let's relax again in the cobra, come down. And now actively up and grow. Release. Come into the downward dog, not too much to start with, relax to start with. Now push actively up with your bottom and then release again. Left foot forward. Lightly into the half moon. Now go down with your legs, up with your chest. And release. Step forward. Lightly out. Now grow and actively stretch forwards. And relax. Soften the knees. Swing up from the solar plexus. Up through your upper body. And release. Okay, let's do another round. We'll do it a little bit faster that time, this next time, so that we can get this rhythm kind of flowing a little bit more rhythmically. So, hands together, relax to start with. Nice relaxed movement upwards with the arms. Now grow and stretch and relax down. Come forward. Grow and stretch forwards and release. Right foot back, lightly up with the arms. Actively stretch into the half moon and release. Come into the plank. Knees and chest down. Bring the tension into your chest. Come forwards, right up into the cobra. Release down a bit out of the cobra and come up again. And then release. Come into the downward dog, actively stretch and release. Right foot forward, half moon, grow and release. Other foot forward, stretch out, and now actively stretch and release. Swing up and actively stretch and release. Hands together, arms up. Actively stretch and release. Come forwards, actively stretch and relax. Left foot back, gliding up, actively stretch and release. Come into the plank, knees down, hollow your back, bring the chest into attention, come and down and actively up into the cobra. Let's release it again. And now tense again and release. Downward dog. Actively stretch, release. Left foot forward, lightly up and grow and release. Right foot forward, stream out gently, tense and release. Swing up and grow actively and release. Okay, we're going to move to our next position, the locust. Do you like to lie down on your mat, on your front? And I'm going to take this microphone. Right. With the arm position, you put the arms right under your body like this. So we want to form a really good lever. So if you can get your arms really straight, then that's helpful with the locust. So they give you some kind of support. So I want to start then with this one, with working from the second center. Just see if you can see this okay. I'm going to just raise the leg just slightly, and then I'm going to think of tensing from the second center so it goes down, and I actively push the leg up in quite a thrust. Okay, do you like to do that? So be aware of the second center, raise the leg just a little way. And now as if you push your second center down and that leg actively up and out. And then down again, other side. Raise the leg a little way from the second center, down and out through the leg. And then return again. All right, let's do another little step. You can come up with your legs straight this time and see if you can just press your chest down a little bit further, really lengthen your arms so you've also got that lever effect. So this time keeping the left leg straight, raise the right leg. And this time the movement can start a little bit higher up your back. When you're ready, tense and push all the way up. And then down again. Come up just a little way on the other side. Think about it first, and from this relaxed position, actively tense, and then come down. Okay, relax your legs down. And this time now, you can crawl a little bit forward with your knees. So your bottom's in the air. Make sure again you've got your arms really straight on the ground, making a lever. You can feel that arch halfway through your back. This time we're going to take the leg actively up. And you can really push up from the middle of your back, right up, through, and down again. When you're ready, it's coming almost from the third center now, all the way up, right through the lower back and through the leg. And come down, just relax. I'm going to do that movement once again, but this time, as you come up, we're going to combine it with a breath out. And the breath out helps us to relax a little bit more as we do that impulse pushing up. So come into this starting position again, draw your legs towards you. Just take the leg a little way up, and then as you breathe out, you can let it thrust up a little bit more. Come back down. Other side, take the leg a little way up, and then on an out breath, when you're ready, an impulse further up. And come back down. So with that out breath, it's helping us to kind of momentarily relax as we then tense those muscles. Let's now come into the locust with both legs off the ground. And once again, we can relax before we start. So we have that little pause where we really think about what we're going to do. And then on the out breath, we actively thrust up. So when you're ready, just start to picture yourself thrusting your legs up behind. And then when you're ready, you can do it on an out breath. And come down. Okay, so the movement comes from the lower back and pushes back into the legs, through the buttocks and into the legs. Let's do it once again. Make sure you've got that long lever with your arms, chin on the floor, breath flowing. And then when you think it through, and then on the out breath, an impulse up. And come back down again. Okay, so let's come forward now into the cobra. Let's start first of all by taking the arms pointing backwards and just drawing back with your arms as you open your chest forward. So now it's more the upper part of the back that we're using. Keep the breath flowing. Come back down again. Okay, take your hands clasped now. So this time you can squeeze your shoulder blades together a little bit more. And this time, once again, we're going to do this impulse of coming up with a more impulsive movement on an out breath. So we have to actively grow forwards and up from the solar plexus, from this relaxed beginning. Think it through. And then when you're ready, come up, breathe out and come up. and down again. Relax your arms. So we're thinking that from the solar plexus center up through the body, we're actively rising up. Just raise your arms, point them back, think it through, and then when you're ready on an out breath, come impulsively up. And back down again. Right, let's take the hands just under your shoulders now, so your elbows are in the air. And open up the front of the body into the cobra. And let's do what we did in the sun prayer. We came down a bit and just took the hands off the ground. And now you can think of, from this position, come up a bit further with a bit more weight on your hands, opening your chest out. You're thinking of lengthening through the upper spine. Let's come back into that position with no weight on the hands, but still chest off the ground, and see if we can this time come up even further into the position. Hands down and come all the way up, opening even more. Breath flowing. Release down again, just to that halfway point with hands off the ground, and we'll do it one more time. When you're ready, hands down and come all the way up, opening even more. Right way up, opening your chest. And come all the way down and relax. So the idea is that we want to tense up the muscles through the upper spine, and that we're learning to do that through having these little breaks in between and then repeating and increasing. Let's just come back into child's pose. And now we'll finish with one more backward bend, and this is the bow. So we've got the middle of the back, the solar plexus, is where the movement now has to go in both directions. In the locust, we went backwards. In the cobra, we went forwards. And in the bow now, we're going in both directions. So take hold of your ankles. Knees can be wide apart. Breath flowing. So again, we're going to start with a relaxed observation of the body. And out of this relaxation, we're going to tense. First of all, we're going to try and just lift up the legs. I'll just show you. Okay, starting relaxed, observing the solar plexus. And when you're ready, come all the way forwards, up with your legs. Back down again. And relax. Okay, this next time, maybe I'll just show you again. We're going to raise first the legs and then the chest. Just watch first. I'm thinking first of all that this middle is going down. And then the chest. Okay. So when you're ready, be aware of this middle. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, up with the legs and up with the chest. Come back down again. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something else. And this is how we can adjust the angle of the bow. So I'm going to come into it as before. And now I'm going to come back and really open up the chest more. I'm loosening the leg, and then we can just let go and come forwards. We then change the impulse. So instead of going that way, it's going that way. Have a little go. We'll watch you. Knees wide apart. Focus on the middle of the solar plexus. Take up the knees. And then the chest. Okay, good. And now see if you can tip back so you're more on your thighs and your chest really opens up forwards more. Don't bend the arms. Much better. Okay, and then relax and hang down. It's quite tricky. Let's try it again, because I think that's a good start there. With a bit of practice, it'll come a bit more. Let's take the knees really wide apart. Take hold of the ankles, the arms stay absolutely straight. Ribs going down. Raise up your knees, doing it all together this time. And now open up the chest. And now come back so that you're more on your belly and your chest is really open. And then when you're ready, come forwards. And you can push your legs up a little bit higher. And come back down. Okay, so one of the things we learn with the bow is to grow backwards in that direction through the legs. And by coming out of the position and opening the chest forwards, it gives a relaxation to that backward impulse, and then we can bring it about again anew. So we've got this alternating principle again. Let's come back into child's pose. In fact, what you can do is take your knees quite wide apart, and you can really lengthen your back along the floor. It stretches out, it's longer and longer. And then come back up again. Okay, so we'll finish our session there.